Hey, how you feeling? You got John Riggs here, and I just wanted to show you something really quickly that I thought was pretty neat. This. Altered Beast for the Nintendo on a Tengen shell. Now, they did release Altered Beast for the Famicom in Japan. Not a great representation of Altered Beast, but it's cool and it has a few extra levels. It's not a terrible game. I love, and with the extra levels, there's also extra characters you can turn into. Like there's an underwater level where you turn into a shark, for instance. It is made, you are able to make a repro of it using a TL-ROM board, but it's Altered Beast by Sega. I was like, man, it was a conversation that Jeremy Weaver and I were having about 3 years ago, where I was just like, if it came out in America, it would have to be on a Tengen board, because that's the Tengen games, that's where, used for Sega, right? So, you can't just put a standard circuit board in a Tengen shell, because there's chunks of plastic that, get it in the way and all that. So, my buddy Muramasa, and I've showed off his boards before in the past, and it was a tree I barked up probably for a year and a half when he first started making his own boards, to design me a TL-ROM style board that would fit a Tengen shell. And this is what he came up with, and it works. So I'm able to make Altered Beast and put it on a Tengen shell. It's just one of those wacky, crazy ideas that you get in your mind and you can't let it go until you see it come true. And now it's come true. And I only have a couple of these. I'm going to bring these to a couple of conventions coming up. So if you want yours, I'll get you one. And I'm selling them for the price of parts, basically, because he had to custom make these for myself, and then all the other things that go into making it. So if you need one, hopefully I'll have one for you. And then with the money used, I'll hopefully use it to buy more parts to make more of them. This is just the first one. I was thinking about, now, there's a Sonic the Hedgehog bootleg, like a Sonic the Hedgehog pirated, I guess it would be called a bootleg. It's a homebrew style bootleg. But there's a Sonic the Hedgehog game that plays on a Nintendo system. Not official, of course. But that one can also be on a Tengen board. Down the line, maybe Space Harrier, which came out in Japan. There's a better version of Fantasy Zone. There is a Fantasy Zone for Tengen already in America, but there's the better one that came out in Japan. I can put that out on a card too. So this is the first of many, and I just wanted to show it off really quickly. So Altered Beast, I got it. I made it, and it works. I'll get that right now. You got John Riggs here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the Cowlitz Gamers for Kids Expo. It'll be the first unveil Cowlitz Gamers for Kids Expo at Longview, Washington, coming up on April 1st. Take care, and we'll see you. Thanks.